Mazda CX-60 has always felt like the brand's grown-up SUV, a step up in size, refinement, and engineering from the usual compact crowd. Now Mazda Australia has quietly widened the net for buyers by adding a genuinely affordable, tried-and-true petrol option to the CX-60 line, the G25, a 2.5-litre Ski-active G4-cylinder that's familiar, efficient, and cheaper to buy than the 6-cylinder or electrified variants. It's a small but meaningful change that could reshape who even considers a CX-60. Let's get the numbers out of the way. The G25 is rated at about 138 kilowatts and 250 newton meters, roughly 185 horsepower and 184 pound-foot, and in Australia it's being offered across the Pure, Evolve and Touring trims. Mazda lists a starting manufacturer's list price (MLP) of 44,240 Australian dollars for the model, which translates to a much more accessible price tag for many buyers, and an introductory drive-away offer brings the G25 Pure to 47,990 Australian dollars. First customer deliveries are expected to kick off in September. Those are the hard facts that make this more than a marketing footnote. Mazda thinks this trim will account for roughly one-third of CX-60 sales down under. What Mazda's doing here is smart from a product planning point of view. The CX-60 debuted as a premium offering on Mazda's new large product group platform, a more sophisticated rear or all-wheel drive layout that even supports inline-six engines and plug-in hybrids. But that premium positioning has kept the CX-60 out of reach for some buyers who balk at sticker shock. By shoehorning the proven G25 into the CX-60 family, Mazda gives shoppers the desirable styling, space and perceived luxury of the CX-60 without forcing them to buy into six-cylinder complexity or hybrid tech they may not want. Equipment levels for the new G25 are decent, too. Even the Pure gets a 10.25-inch infotainment screen with Mazda Connect, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, LED headlights, dual-zone climate control, a 7-inch driver display, and 18-inch alloys, features that cover the usual daily needs without nickeling and diming the buyer. Stepping up to Evolve and Touring adds a nicer instrument cluster, 360-degree cameras, leather trim, heated seats and other comfort upgrades, meaning buyers can still tailor the CX-60 to feel like a premium purchase if they want. So what's the takeaway for shoppers and vloggers? Mazda's new G25 CX-60 is a tactical expansion. It keeps the model fresh, brings the CX-60 within reach of value-minded buyers, and gives Mazda dealers a new angle to sell against cheaper rivals. For fans of the brand, it's a welcome return to realism. Not every CX-60 needs a PHEV or an inline-six to do the job. For your vlog, show the spec sheet, compare price points with rivals and the rest of the CX-60 range, and ask viewers whether they'd pick the simpler, cheaper G25 over the fancy hybrid or straight six options. Would you trade a touch of premium tech for solid value and a lower buy-in?